Jerusalem Talmud Yomi, Tractate Orlah, Chapter 1, Mishnah 4, starting with the Mishnah itself. Natia Shila Orlah. Okay, if a sapling of Orlah, and again, just to recap for everyone, Orlah is the biblical commandment of fruits of a tree being forbidden during their first 3 years, and there is a dispute among the sages whether it applies only in the land of Israel or it applies also outside of Israel, and it's considered Orlah. Orlah means foreskin. It's like the fruit is like a foreskin. It's forbidden. So the Mishnah says, if a sapling of Orlah or vineyard, kalayim is mixed. It was like grafted. Fruit became mixed with other saplings, one should not harvest. If he harvested, it can be lifted by 1 in 200 on condition that he did not have intention to harvest. Rabbi Yossi says he may intend to harvest, it will be lifted by 1 in 200. Halacha. A sapling or orlah or vineyard kalayim, but no saplings are kalayim in a vineyard. So is the Mishnah a vegetable bed of vineyard kalayim. Rabbi Yossi ben Rebbe, the Mishnah, a vegetable bed of vineyard kalayim. Rabbi Yossi ben Rebbe, Abun said, if he brought a flower pot and temporarily put it under a vine. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish, in the name of Chizkiah, he harvests 3 bunches and permits. The position of Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish is inverted. There he said, in the name of Rabbi Yehoshua, if there were before him 150 amphoras, which were opened, 100 are permitted and 50 are forbidden, and the remainder will be permitted if they are opened. Rabbi Zerah said, he said only if they were opened. Therefore, at the start, it is forbidden to open them, and here he says so. There in the name of Rabbi Yehoshua, here in the name of Hezekiah, or Chizkiah. It's interesting, Chizkiah in the Jerusalem Talmud, and we talked about King Hezekiah in the Bavli Talmud of the Daf Yomi. Today, there is in the name of Chizkiah, he opens 3 amphoras and permits, 1 follows Chizkiah here. But did we not state one should not harvest? After the fact. And we have stated, if he harvested, it can be lifted by 1 in 200. Rabbi Yossi ben Rabbi Abun said, in the first case, if he harvested 3, in the second case, if he harvested all of them. It was stated, pomegranates of Bedan, in case of doubt, can be lifted. If certain cannot be lifted, it is the same on the ground. A doubt on the ground can be lifted, but the ground cannot lift. How is this? If a sapling or orlah or vineyard, kalayim, became mixed with other saplings, even a case of doubt on the ground can be lifted, but the ground cannot lift. Rabbi Yudan asked, is this the same for a cadaver? A cadaver? How does a cadaver get in here? That doesn't make sense to me. Rabbi Yudan boil Indian nevela. Oh, maybe it's a carcass. A carcass of a... I'm not sure. Anyway, Rabbi Yudan turned around and said, a carcass has no lifting. The ground has a lifting. Rabbi Yossi says, he even may intend to harvest. It will be lifted by 1 in 200. What is the reason of Rabbi Yossi? People are always thinning vines. There we have stated, if a se'ah of truma fell into 100, and one milled it and lost volume in proportion to what the profane lost, the truma lost, the heave, is truma, lost, and is permitted. It was stated, one may mill from the start to permit. The brisa is Rabbi Yossi's, since Rabbi Yossi said, he even may intend to harvest, it will be lifted by 1 in 200. Rabbi Zera said, Kohanim, priests, are used to mill dema. Demai, is demai, or is it duma? It's something else, I guess. In their houses. What is the difference between them? Kalayim in a vineyard. In the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, one mills to permit. In the opinion of the rabbis, one may not mill to permit.